now we're just going to slide on over after we collect our results. 4-1. We're going to go through some adventures of General Kreat. Oh, no. Not another traditional standard event. Find matches of Brawl. Probably going to do 3 tonight because I started a little bit late. I'm pretty tired. But we're gonna get these games in for y'all. Hopefully opponents don't just concede when they see that they're playing against General Kreat, the legendary Bolt Bringer. Yeah, I'm super excited. We got my brother coming into town tomorrow. We're gonna be going to MagicCon this weekend, and then coming up next month, we got an energy in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, I couldn't be more happy. Bristly Bill, this is going to be a landfall ramp deck for sure. Very excited to see how this one pans out. I'm going to play it at Scamp, so when I play my legend next turn, I can attack and make a dude right away. Mustard. All right, well, opponent. I'm so sorry, but I have to Gem Palm Incinerate your Bristol Bill. Just because it's really good, and I get to draw. Now I attack, and I don't sack, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Explore's really good. But you know what? Just get another land drop for 2 mana. Like 2 mana redraw is always playable, but an extra land drop is what makes that card very good. Looks to me we can either maximize our mana this turn by going 2 2-drops, and then if we draw a land next turn, we still can't double spell, or we can take this turn off to play General Kreat, and then next turn when we double spell, it starts to get really nasty. Because if we draw a land now, we can double spell. If we don't draw land, we can still double spell. I'll not sack the Scamp. Bristly Bill's good. See, 4 mana 2/2 that does that. I'm not that scared. 2 mana 2/2 that does that. I'm very scared. And please get that away from me. You know that song? Keep the thing away from me, so help me. So help me. So help me. It's a really, really bad reference. I'm sorry. Goblin Bombardment with Patches Like Mons is disgusting. This one. Next to combat, all attack trigger. I get a guy, damage to you. I would also like to deal damage to your Bristly Bill. Opponent concedes. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's how we win in Modern, is we just drop black. We just go mono red, Goblin Bombardment, aggro, like we do in Standard. And we say, you know what? Krenko's back. Krenko is good enough in Modern. You heard about this thing called Breach? No. Underworld Breach, not good enough. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to tap this Krenko until the cows come home. And he's going to make 1 billion 1/1s, and the 1/1s shall cover the sky. Now I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. All right, so opponent on colorless. All right, where's the Trash Master? We have a Trash Master. Creator Maker, check. The box has been checked. The Creator Maker's here to save us from our opponent's fast mana, I assume. All jokes aside, this hand goes 1, 2, 3 pretty consistently. We need a third land. Okay. Land, Firebrand. Attack. I remember when there was a set amount of colorless lands, like in existence, and there was like barely enough to play. So you would have to like play some really bad old colorless lands back when like EDH was in its infancy. people who wanted to play colorless decks really just couldn't. They were really struggling to find playables for lands, you know. And then they came out with wastes, and they came out with all these things to make it a little bit easier to play colorless overall. Sure. I mean, I like Crypt. I like Crypt just as much as the next guy. Kind of wish it was a goblin, right? Can you can you act like a goblin? Like a Boggart Trawler, please. I would like to go to combat. Dismember. Attack, trigger, damage, then damage. Pass. Opponent might be doing something crazy. They're trying to conjure Soul of Phyrexia. Soul of Phyrexia is not good. It just gets your stuff indestructible. I'm going to stop complaining. So what I can do is I can go Scorching Shot, kill the construct. Bushwhacker with Surge. Go to combat. Attack your face. Attack triggered. Trigger. Damage. Damage triggered. And then just damage. Opponent goes to 3. And I believe Kendrick Lamar said it so eloquently. Mustard. Yeah. Something bands, but somebody's got to do it. Yeah. Okay, Karn's pretty badass, but I'm gonna go Screaming Nemesis. GG opponent. Well played. Yeah, Screaming Nemesis is a crazy card because you can't block it there, and you also can't let it through because it kills you. So A plus A equals death. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna crash because I'm tired. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you being here. It means the world to me. And if you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy what we do here, I always do this at the end, but I should do this at the beginning. Please feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be streaming every single day, and I'd be making lore YouTube shorts. I'd be doing a lot of different things on the channel, and so I'm just trying to grow it. I'm trying to make it the best Magic the Gathering channel out there. You know, it's not a cutthroat competition. We all love each other, but I think that I can make something great. And if you think that I can make something great, please help support the channel by liking and subscribing. All right, this hand's fine. We just got to hit 1 or 2 lands. Totally fine. We're almost to 1,000 subs. If you help us get to 1,000 subs, you may be what helps me open up this Innistrad Remastered Collector Booster Box. So slam that like button, slam the sub, and we might get to 1,000. And if we get to 1,000, my brother Cole's coming in tomorrow. We can open the box with him. That would be the dream. So help me open this box with my brother Cole by subscribing, please. Play a turn 1 Skirk. This feels like modern. I don't know what I'm doing, but it feels like modern. Grist. Okay, this feels like modern. Okay. As is, we're just going to go Lord. Swing for 2. We could trade if you would like. I get a death trigger, but they say that's not worth it to them. So if I have enough mana, I can copy my Muxus's ability. You fight the Horde Master with the Grist. Okay. Sure. Bombardment's gone, but I needed lands anyways, so. No attacks. Case of the Crimson Pulse. General Kreat, the Bullbringer. Combat attacks. Doing the thing. Pinging ya. No blocks. Because they're smart. But if I hit a land next turn, I can just slam this Muxus. I think as is we just discard this, return the favor. Perfect. Hit our land drop. Save these for next turn. Go to combat. Attack. Triggers. Damage is fine. Pass the turn. Next turn I untap. If I have a land, I can go sack this, cast Muxus. If not, I sack the Skirk and it's fine. We don't really miss out on much. Dread Knight's good. They get to redraw. My turn. Oh my god, we did the thing. Sack a goblin, cast the Goblin King. Muxus, Goblin Grandee. Do you know that a Goblin Grandee, there's no such thing as a king in Goblin, in like the Goblin lore? You're a Grandee, which is just like the person who sits on the throne and wears the crown. And they all take turns. They like basically just at random figure out who's going to be the Grandee for the day, and they all take turns wearing the crown and being the guy. Because we all deserve to be the guy for a day. Gal, y'all. The person for a day. We'll attack with the Skirk. We'll get the triggers. We'll go to blocks. They now block the Skirk. They go to damage. That makes sense. Now they're scared. They've seen what the Skirk can do. I'll sack 13 creatures. That works for me. I'll take this action for sure. Now here's the thing, opponent. This is why I love this card, Goblin Ringleader, because it only drew me one card here, but it immediately can get on the board because it is haste. And if I draw a land next turn, which there's a high probability I might, that card's pretty good. I did not draw land, so I can't get rid of all the cards in my hand. But what I can do play a Raid Bombardment and an Urbrask's Forge, which then is going to deal 3 on attack, put them to 7, and this is an attack for 5. Take 3, go to 4. Mold Divine Reclamation triggers, they draw. Forge trigger, my dude dies. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good spot to be in. Sure, play the 3/2. And this is anything? Whenever a creature enters. Yep. Whenever another creature enters. So I get to just slam this. Plot this. Yeah. Plot this. Combat. ETB damage 4. All attacks. Attack triggers on the Raid Bombardment. And then on the ETB from the General Kreat, and they die to the pings. Yeah, General Kreat seems like the truth. Well, I'll do one more for all those of you that just jumped in. I'll do one more. We're on the journey to 1,000 subs. We're fighting for it. I was doing 30 shorts a day for a little while. There's a reason there's over 1,300 videos on the channel. Most of them are YouTube shorts. And I was doing like lore content. I was doing spoilers. I was doing everything. And now I'm starting to dial it back. I'm trying to do more long form content. Still doing the spoilers, still doing the lore, still doing a lot of shorts, 10 a day, but we're not at the pace that we were at before. I felt like I was going to die. This hand's fine. We draw one land, we're okay. Playing red here. Black-red is control for sure. Maybe we just have to punish control. Let's punish control. The issue is they're going to have like a push, and we're not going to be able to cast the rest of our hand. But they're going to have a push no matter what. So best just to get one of these cards out. Let's combat and attack. Now we sack. Submit one. Play General Kreat. And we just have to like hope that they don't even have a Pyroclasm. Like, please. Okay, that's fair. Do stuff like this. Place fair like mid-range cards. No blocks. I don't want to give you whatever the hell this gives you. That would be too strong. Oh, we drew the land. It's over. Okay, so now we can go. Yeah, this is the best one. So, ETB damage. Go to combat. Attack with both. Attack trigger. ETB damage. They draw a bunch. But they take a bunch. This is pretty crazy. Opponent has to try to figure out what to do, but they only have one red source, which I'm sure is a bottleneck. Logos is so good to mix a 2-1 with Trample and Haste. Remember this card from draft. Also, this is in some cubes. That's how good this card is. However, I have the removal spell for it. And when I go to combat and attack, and I ping, I'll pump. GG's, opponent. Well played. 12-2. Yeah, that was pretty good. All right. Well, I really appreciate y'all watching. I was doing some commentary at the energy, so I'm tired. Otherwise, I'd stay up a little bit later. But this has been the Standard Grind and EDH with your host, Goblin Ringleader, also known as Jack. And I'll be back tomorrow with another stream, some more videos, and some more shorts. So till then, I hope you all have a beautiful night. Thank you so much for watching, and